Well, hey, welcome. Congratulations. You've done it again. Give yourself a round of applause. Know that you've earned it. You have decided to come back and work on yourself even more. And that takes some congratulations. So congratulate yourself. Find that candle. Let that applause sink in. Welcome. So remember why we light our candle. We light our candle to connect back to our ancestral frequency. As we move through our meditation, finding that harmony once again with the moon, with the phases of the moon, we move into different chakras. We are 87% full. Slowly going into that quarter moon. But right now we are sitting in the 6th phase, which is all about surrendering. So let's do that. Let's surrender to our breath and start a meditation. This is an oracle meditation. Here we connect back to the moon phases, the chakra, the location of the zone of the body that we'll be working on, all related to self, but with the idea that we are all a tribe working together. We know that when we connect back to breath and use our imagination, we imagine that we inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic that's in the air. And we exhale to make room. That's it. These cards simply let us know a plan for the day. But working on the process, working through the chaos and entering into the calm. Not just receiving a message, but doing a body scan, session of EFT to help reprogram and release what no longer serves us. So do that. Inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic that's in the air. And exhale to make room. The 6th phase tells us that we are in the 6th chakra, working on the 3rd eye, using our 3rd eye, which is seen, but not with our eyes, but with our mind, enhancing our imagination, imagining the blessings, the medicine, and the magic in the air, imagining that there is no coincidences, working on a unique story, understanding that your story is what matters. Along the way, the moon shifts into different constellations. Today, it resides in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water energy, earthy energy. It resides in the location called the secrets, which is the root chakra in a way, your groin area. That is all about self and understanding one's self-worth. We were kept all of this information, and now we are discovering it once again. But sink into that rhythm of your breath. Sink deeper into the dark. Now, let's use that imagination and imagine a hoop that is connected to your breath, hovering high above your head. Inhale, let that hoop go higher. Exhale, let it sink down. Gently, relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw, your neck, your throat, your shoulders. Inhale, let it go all the way back up as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink ever so gently once again, or maybe just a bit faster, leaving a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's our relaxation. Use your imagination. Don't rush, sink. Find that frequency. All the way back up. Take it from here. Use that imagination. Find that frequency. Find that sound, that music. That's a frequency. Listen. Close your eyes. Sink. If you reach the end, close off your hoop. Tie off your balloon. Create a bubble. A balloon. And a long tether. Like a cord. A root. Connect it back to Mother Earth. Feel that connection. Using your imagination is important. It was the way that we speak to each other through our dreams, but this is conscious. This is meditation. So come, go deeper. Know that we are all sitting and walking a red road that leads to the sacred mountains with that unobstructed view of that next adventure. We have come here to surrender anything that no longer serves us, to make room. The direction that we sit in, the arrow, truth as protection. Yesterday, we also received an arrow, knowing that our arrow will always make its mark. We have put together a bow, an arrow that will point us in the direction that we need to go. Up, like the branches of the trees. What is your truth? Who are you? When you look and you see, who do you see? Do you see struggle? Do you see the warrior inside of you? That's who we see. We have found each other, found our tribe. Trust. The symbol that we get along the way, the phases of the moon phases. We are in time. We are in the right timing. Every 28 days or so, the moon goes through its cycles. We are currently leaving the full moon and going into the darker parts of the moon. Places where people don't want to go, but we know better. We know that in the dark, we connect. We understand more about each other. The moon guides us into believing and securing that even in the dark, even in the most darkest times, we are shining our light, working on our medicine, knowing that this was a cycle that we must go through. The animal that leads us to help us, the butterfly. This butterfly flies in the dark, led by the moon. Change. Change is here. This is a great message for us. We are this butterfly, understanding that we are going through a cycle and must go through the cycle to surrender what no longer serves us as we enter into the dark and work on our magic, following the arrow, our truth as protection, discovering who you are, being that light to others, being brave, working on that imagination, and knowing that even on a bad day, work is the best medicine. Discovering who we are. We are not just working, and this is a life-changing event. We are incorporating meditation, understanding of the universe, and our role in it. We are constantly being told that we are the co-creators of the world, that there are blessings and medicine and magic in the air, in the work that we're doing. Knowing that we are all a part of a team on coaching, understanding ourselves with grace, our wings, our mother holding us as small children, and the moon, of course, leading the way. We are all healing this innocent child. And by doing this and protecting it and knowing that our truth is what is the protection, we're able to uncover more bliss. We are making room. You are putting yourself first, and look at the joy that it is bringing. There's our elder fox, reminding us to step out. Our blue jay, telling us to speak up. Our ancestor, the redbird. Brother bear, telling us to go deeper into our mind, and the deer to go gently, to enjoy that sunshine that we've created. Sink and listen to that intuitive whisper. One next step. One next step to opening up. There's the moon once again. Surrounded by water, protection, innocence. Feeling that stable ground. We've taken that leap of faith, one step at a time, following the phases of the moon, sinking to the phases of the chakras, finding the locations in our body that we can release more, knowing that we are part of a team wielding our magic, dropping that ego of being right. Being right never feels wrong at the time. Release more of that anger, that revenge, that idea that you were wronged somehow. No. Work on forgiveness. See with that pineal gland, that third eye medicine. See beyond what your current circumstance is. Learn from this situation. Be reminded that you don't have to fear, because truth is your protection. Our Creator got our back, has our back. Place this moon in the correct phase in order for us to be guided correctly and synced back into the rhythm. Creating animals to help guide us, ancestors that walked before us, paving the way for us, reminding us that even on a bad day, work that we love is our best medicine. To hold ourselves in grace, open up to that bliss, and simply do it one step at a time. Don't push so hard. Even if you're right, being right never feels wrong at the time. But boy, do we release it at the end. Drop that ego. Drop that pride. Pay attention to your body. Now, with our message, let it carry us to that next dimension, where we can do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. So find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop and tap. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap. Next, move to that area on your face, that eyebrow area. Tap. And repeat these words. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Move to the side of your eye and tap. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Slide under your eye and tap. I graciously accept the love of the universe. Slide under your nose and tap. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Tap on your chin and repeat. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Slide down your collarbone and tap. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Now slide under your arm and tap and repeat. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Tap the top of your head and let that message sink in. We're all going through a phase. The planet that rules over the Scorpio, which is where the moon is in right now, asks the question, why? Pluto, why? Why must you know how everything works? Trust. Trust and open up to that curiosity, that bliss. So what if you're right? Show me the medicine. See the truth. See yourself. Change is here. Enter it and accept it with grace and bliss, one step at a time. Let that message sink in. Know that you have done the work. Oh, look, there's snake shedding our skin, releasing the old. Each animal has a message to receive, to be received. The butterfly that entered into our reading, reminding us that change is here. One step at a time. Don't worry about being right. Allow that truth to be your protector. We no longer fight. We know. And if you're ready, let that message sink in and sink further into the dark. Sink. And if you're ready, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your magic, for exploring the darkness with us, for being that light to each other. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing to the idea that we are not alone. You've never been alone. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. You are a blessing in this world. Graciously accept that infinite love of the universe with grace and bliss, one step at a time. So I offer you blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.